I feel richer when my bank account is showing $0 than when it was showing 100K or 100K. And notice how I'm not saying I am poor or I do not have, because that's not the truth. And that's exactly what shifted. Who I say I am. And the shift happens right now. This is why I'm not waiting for my bank account to grow to come on here and share my story. I'm not waiting for a success story in the future, because I am the success right now. If I were to wait for proof that what I'm embodying now is working, I would be contradicting myself. I would be still the identity that does not have, the identity that isn't. And I'm not doing that anymore. And I don't even care what people think about the fact that my bank statement is showing $0. You want to know why? Because that's exactly what held me back before. Was the fear not only of what people thought, but the fear that they would find out what I thought about myself. And the reason why I went from 100K to 0 is because of my old identity. The identity that was always in lack no matter what. It didn't matter if I had 100K. It still wasn't enough. And there's this Bible verse that really shifted my whole entire perspective. Matthew 13:12. And I am just now embarking on this journey of, discovering hidden truth in the Bible. But Matthew 13:12 states, to those who have, more will be given to you. To those who do not have, even what you have will be taken away. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm happy it did. Why? Because sometimes it's when you're left with nothing, or at least so that's what you think, right? The illusion of the 3D, of the outside world, is showing you that there is nothing to force you to go within and connect to everything. The $0 in my bank account is not who I am right now. It's the old script playing itself out. That's why I'm not even worried. That's why I'm not letting it define me. I'm defining it. Just how I'm defining money. Money used to define me. Now I am the one giving it meaning. And that's why everything is shifting. So I returned to my true nature, which is one with God. I am source. Abundance is not outside, it's within. Abundance is everywhere. It's easy, it's simple, it's accessible, it's free. But I was not able to see that for myself because I was always in a state of waiting, rather than to connect to my own inner state of wealth, which is only available right now. So I reconnected with the God within me, because I'm an expression of God. There's no separation. God did not punish me. God did not say, we're going to give you $0. God just said, you're giving yourself nothing, and therefore I have to agree to that. I have to prove you right. So that's why it unfolded that way. So me reconnecting with my true nature, that is fulfillment itself, has allowed me to shift my identity and come back to I am. And it has also allowed me to witness how I was treating myself, what I was identifying with, and how I created those circumstances for myself through my beliefs, through my self-concept, through my affirmations, through what I was assuming to be true, which was that it was never enough. And now I know that I am the cause and the outside world is the effect. Why? How do I know that? Because I've been proven right my whole entire life. When I thought I didn't have enough, Matthew 13:12, it was taken away. And it's not even just about money. This has been proven to me in every single aspect of my life: relationships, friendships, career, health, and so on. So, today I'm coming here to share with you the truth, because there was a time where I thought I would be waiting and waiting and waiting for a miracle to happen. And now I have given myself just that, through the power of God, through the power of my inner kingdom, right? And how have I accessed that? It's very easy, and there is absolutely nothing logical about this. My imagination, which is the unseen, right? It hasn't been materialized yet, is what I rely on. I rely on what is available to me in the quantum field. And I trust it so much that I don't even need external proof anymore, because I am the proof. I'm giving it to myself, and therefore it has to be. I don't see myself as separate from God or the Creator anymore. I know that everything has unfolded perfectly in my life according to who I was being, not what I was doing, not how hard I was working, not how much I was regulating my nervous system. All of those tools are wonderful. But for me, it always brought me back to square one, because I was doing all of these techniques from the identity of lack. God is always saying yes to you, even when it's not working in your favor. So this is why today I'm selecting an entire different reality. I'm not choosing struggle anymore. I am choosing to have full blind faith. I'm deciding that everything is always working out for me. I am choosing abundance in all forms. And I'm not waiting for it. And I'm not learning how to receive it. Because if I'm learning how to receive, it means I still don't have it. That is the shift. That is what opens up that portal of infinite love, is you recognizing that there is only now. When you go to your imagination, you can think of anything. And when you think of the past, for example, it's happening now. When you think of the future, it's happening now. It's always happening right now. So I cannot wait for proof that I can materialize financial abundance to be at peace. I'm finding peace in the knowing that it's already mine, because that's what I'm selecting for myself. He's going through a full-blown cleaning right now. I'm sitting with this right now. If you wait for your circumstances to change, you will wait forever, because your circumstances unfold to who you are being. It's that simple. I kept myself small, money stayed small. I kept myself in lack, money reflected that. I was the identity that experienced loss, grief, betrayal, hardship in relationship with money. I thought money was the root of all evil, and I was so angry at the system. I was so angry at the people in power. I was giving them my power. They're not in power. Nobody has power over you unless granted from above. Again, from the Bible, this is your imagination. You are the one giving power to people, and you're the one giving power to money. You're the one who, money has no fucking meaning unless you decide that it has meaning. We are the ones, human beings, who have assigned it value. And that's another reason why it wasn't materializing for me, because I used to put money on such a high pedestal. It was so easy for me to manifest free stuff, a feather, whatever, because to me, the feather didn't have that much importance. I didn't have an emotional attachment to the feather because the feather doesn't pay my bills. Okay, let's be real here. That's why it was easier to materialize it. But the money, it feels more challenging when you put it on a pedestal, and it feels even more challenging when you hate paying your bills. You hate paying your bills. Now I have a bill to pay. I'm grateful to have the ability to pay a bill, man. Like, I'm so thankful that I have electricity, that I have clean water, that I have shelter, that I have food in my fridge. And even if I didn't have all of those things, the earth provides everything that we need. Every living organism on this earth is supplied for. You will never be truly in lack unless you say so. It is you who decides. It is you who selects your reality. In the quantum field, all realities are available to you, but you have to choose what is true to you before it materializes, not the opposite. And really, like, are we really doing this right now? This is raw, this is authentic, okay? What you become aware of, and what you become aware of is what will keep manifesting for you, materializing for you. If you're aware of lack, if you're aware of poverty, if you're aware of not having enough, if you're aware of not being enough, God keeps saying yes, 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 yes. Here, more of not having enough, more bills to pay, more things to prove you right, because there's no separation between you and the creator. You are the one creating these circumstances. You are the cause, the outside is the effect. So the $0 in my bank account right now is just my old script playing out. It's not who I'm deciding to be right now. In fact, it doesn't even affect me because I know it's outdated. I know it's done. I know I'm already in my brand new reality, where money is circulating, where money's my best friend, where money wants to be there for me. Money is my girl. Money is my girl. And that's it. And there will always be enough. And all of my bills are paid for right the fuck now. I actually refused 2 bookings in the past month. I really needed that money. Okay, my 3D old self was like, hey, we really need this. Do not cancel, because how are we gonna pay the bills? My new identity said, hell to the no. I'm not taking any bookings, first of all, where I'm undercharging out of lack and survival. Because then who does that make me? It makes me the identity that never has enough. It makes me the identity that struggles. It makes me the identity that does not trust. And I'm just going to exhaust myself and resent myself for still allowing that old identity to have power over me. So I said no. And it felt so freaking amazing to honor that. Before, I thought I needed to feel safe in my body first and witness physical proof of that abundance to believe, and now everything has changed. Now I know that you must believe first, and know that your belief and your knowing alone is the proof. You visualizing and seeing that reality for yourself in your mind's eye is the proof. You are the living proof. So literally, there's nothing safe about my current 3D old circumstances. And yet here I am, standing with conviction, knowing that I am now the identity that always has more than enough. And nothing outside of me can shake me. Nothing outside of me can move me or make me doubt. And if ever there's a glimpse of the old self that tries to throw an old circumstance in there, I don't even care. I have made my decision and I stand by it. So if the old self tries to peek through, I will tell it, thank you for your services, but we're not doing that anymore. And my old self tried to tell me, why would you come on here and tell people this story? Why would you put yourself in that position? Why would you be so vulnerable? What will they think of you, right? You're a manifestation mentor, and here you are, $0 showing in your bank account. You know what? I think this testimony is my greatest transmission because it's real, because I'm embodying it right now. Again, I'm not waiting for the materialization. This just proves how confident I am in who I am. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am love. I am blessed. I am always chosen, right? I'm giving all of that to myself in this moment. There is only now. I'm not going back. I'm here. I'm staying here. And I thank all of my teachers who have come into my life to show me, to help me remember the core of who I am, my true nature, which is infinite abundance. I hope that this story reached you, that you have received exactly what you needed from it, and that you can remember how rich you are, no matter what your bank statement is showing you. Every single day, I thank the Lord for being rich in health, for being rich in wealth, for being rich in love, for being rich in opportunities, in beauty, for being rich in gifts, the gifted, right? The talents, for being rich in wisdom, for being rich in nature, everything that is all around. And for you guys, all of you also, beautiful community, thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope that you enjoy Elios ASMR. And I cannot wait to share more with you. Stay tuned, because this is just the freaking beginning.